Wagwan, welcome to the channel. I'm Levine, and I'm a new gardener growing in Zone 9B, Houston, Texas, on the suburbs of Houston, Texas. So today, I'm going to be going through my seeds to see what I want to start in my hydroponics for my spring garden. So I have a lot of hydroponic systems. Since the last video, I went out and bought more hydroponic systems. I just learned about the hydroponics seed starter. Apparently, there's a hydroponic that I can use to start seeds and not have to buy a whole bunch of hydroponic systems, which is what I've been doing because I didn't know anything about the seed starter. But I found out about the seed starter. I haven't purchased it yet. It's in my Amazon cart. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet to, go ahead and get it. But since I have all of these, I'm gonna go ahead and start with these and go from there. So let's see. I have a lot of seeds. This is my seed supply right here. My little area where I start my seeds. So I'm going to figure out what I want to start, excuse me, in these hydroponic systems. Up here, I still have my sweet pepper. I don't know what variety it is, but this is the only one I have left. The other ones died because I put them outside, so they died. I harvested this Napa cabbage. It's the only one that was left from in here. I have these on my porch. Right now they're hardening off. All the vegetables that were in here, they're on my outside porch, hardening off. I'm going to plant them in a few days. I'm planting them in a few days. I think they've been out there long enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and plant them out. So I have all these pockets, 12 pockets here that I'm going to plant up. And I need to determine what I want to do with this Napa cabbage. I'm thinking about moving it over to this right here, this hydroponic system I have here. I'm thinking about putting that Napa cabbage here because I have some things going on here. I don't know yet. I might put it up here into my new arrow garden because it's a little bit bigger than these down here. So I might put it up here by itself and just let it continue to grow up here. I haven't decided yet. So my new hydroponic systems, this is not new. This is my lead pot, my very first lead pot that those original peppers were in. The pepper plants I brought outside that died on me, they were in here. So this lead pot, I have seeds in here already. Let me show you guys. So I have seeds in here already. I have flowers in here, a lot of nasturtium and alyssum. Snapdragon I have in here. It hasn't done anything. I haven't seen any movement. It's been a week. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. They're supposed to take 14 to 21 days to germinate in soil, which should be quicker in the hydroponics. That's been my experience with other um, seeds in the hydroponics. They grow at a quicker rate. So I was hoping these would have sprouted by now, but they haven't. So I'm just going to leave them alone at the 21-day mark. Then I'll just, if nothing happens, I'll come back and figure out what to do, what to plant next in there. This one is empty. My plan is to put a whole lot of seeds in here. This one has a little bit of activity going on down here. Not much activity down here. And I have this one that I just purchased. This one, these are my pepper seeds I got from the store. So I'm gonna plant up these pepper seeds. I don't know what, I think they're bell peppers. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get them to sprout. So I have this 6 pocket arrow garden that I'm planning to put together soon. I have this one. So I have 2 empty arrow garden, well, 2 empty hydroponics. This is the I Hope garden. Then I have this, another 12 pot, 12 pocket, no name. I got this from an auction, online auction. I paid $11 for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it to use. I'm gonna use this to start my seeds. It's a lot of pockets. I'm gonna start seeds in here to go outside. I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna leave this plant in here. Let it take over this arrow garden. It's Bounty Basic. I'm gonna leave it alone. It's doing wonderfully in here. So I'm gonna leave it alone in here. I'm not gonna bother it. There's a lot of flowers on there. I'm gonna leave it alone and take this Napa cabbage that I harvested. I'm gonna take it out. And then I have, like I said, I have this one that's empty that I'm going to, it's another arrow garden. No, I Hope garden. I haven't turned this one on yet. I'm gonna play around with this one and see how it does. I haven't, this is another one I got from the auction. I paid like $26 for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and determine what seeds I want to put in there. And I have a variety of seeds here. I got green stalk seeds. I haven't decided if I want to plant these. Parsley, I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. Then I have Napa cabbage that I got from Urban Garden. These germinate so well. Her seeds does really, really well. Urban Garden. Her seeds does really well. So I'm going to plant a bunch of these because I know they're going to, for sure, they're going to germinate. So I'm planting her seeds. And I have older seeds here that I just want to plant. I want to plant them and see how they do. I have some of these from the Free Heirloom Seeds website that I had from last year. I need to plant them before the seeds go bad. So that's pretty much, these are what I'm planning to plant in the hydroponics. I have a bunch of these flowers. I really want to plant a lot of flowers this year, my own flower seeds. So I have these variety. I love these cut flowers. It says annual, but yeah, we'll see. If if it doesn't come back, I'm okay with that. It's only, I actually didn't pay $2.99 for these. I got these from the military base, and they were $1.99 per packet. It says $2.99, but they sell it at the military base at a discounted price for us military people. Excuse me. So I only paid $1.99 for these. Took off $1 off of it. So I'm going to plant that that hydroponic system with seeds, nothing but flowers. I want all flowers in there. And I'm thinking I might do 2 hydroponic systems with just flowers because I want a lot of flowers. I want a lot of flowers. So I'm going to plant out all of these. So that's where I am right now as far as the hydroponics is concerned. I don't have a lot growing in here yet because I'm going on vacation and I want to start my seeds. So by the time I come back, they'll be sprouted. They would have sprouted, and it will be time to water them. Not water them, but well, yeah, water them and feed them by the time I get back. I'll be gone for more than a week. So By the time I get back, I should have some starts. I'm going to have someone come and check on them at the midpoint, midway, about day 7, to see how they're doing, to make sure that the systems have water in them. Once they've sprouted, then it's time to feed. I don't feed them before they sprout. I feed them after they have sprouted. So I have a little bit of time. So that's pretty much it for in here. Um, I'll let you guys know what I decide to plant, and I'll show the process of how I get everything ready for planting in the hydroponics. Okay, so I've made a little diagram for my 10 pocket A Hope garden. I'm planning to plant it up on February 6th. So this is what my makeshift planter slash air garden looks like. This is what I plan on planting in each. I love that urban garden seeds. It did very well. So I'm gonna plant it again. It's right here. So these are what I'm planting: spinach, Napa cabbage, kale. I'm gonna put those are the only veggies I'm gonna go ahead and plant on February 6th. And this is the diagram of what I'm gonna put where. I have it set up here. So all I have to do is drop them into pockets. Once I set up the aero garden, once I put water in there, I'm gonna drop these seeds in these pockets. And this is so I can know what I have where. I don't have to put any marker. This is the one I'm gonna use, the 10 pocket. I don't have to put any markers in there. I'll just pop them in. So that's the 10 pocket I Hope garden. For my 10 tier A Hope garden, for this 10 tier, I'm doing all flowers, and these are all the flowers I will be planting in there. That's my flowers. This is my diagram. I'm planting everything on the 6. So this is the 12 pocket, and this is the diagram of what I want, what seeds I want where. So I put the seeds here. So all I have to do is grab them, put them in each pocket, so I can be organized. And these are the flowers I want. This is actually a 16 pocket, no name, hydroponic, 5-liter. So for this one, more flowers. These same flowers I'm gonna put in there because I want more flowers. I want a lot of flowers. So this is my diagram. What I plan to plant where. A few poppy, annual mix, daisy, cottage garden, perennial mix, alyssum, snapdragon. I want a lot of snapdragons because they do well in the cold. It's not that cold at the moment. Well, it shouldn't be that cold moving forward, but I love snapdragons. They're beautiful and they last all summer long. So I'm gonna plant more of them. So this is what my diagram looks like, and it's the same flowers that I'm gonna put in the 12 tier, 10 tier, 12 pocket. Yeah, not a tier, 12 pocket. I'm putting these in there because I want a lot of flowers. So hopefully, if it don't germinate in one hydroponic, it should germinate in the other one. So more chance for me to have a lot of flowers. So not a lot of veggies this go around. When I get back from my trip, I'll plant more vegetables because they germinate really fast. Like in 7 days, I'll have veggies germinated. So I don't have to worry too much about those. But flowers takes a little bit longer to germinate